I'm Frederick Knight, Associate Professor of History here at Morehouse College, and I'm also the Director of the Institute for Research, Civic Engagement, and Policy at the Andrew Young Center for Global Leadership here at Morehouse College. My vision for the Institute for Research, Civic Engagement, and Policy is for it to be a dynamic center that brings together faculty members, students, and other intellectuals, people who do work in communities, to explore some really thorny ideas about social injustice, social inequality, and particularly to explore the challenges facing people of African descent. And not only to explore those problems, to produce research in printed and other forms, but also to think about how we can engage in a relationship with communities to actually implement solutions to those problems.
The Institute on Research, Civic Engagement, and Policy. We see that as the hub for research engagement for both faculty, students, external scholars, and other partners as well. We also see that as a place where we think about how we go from research to use that to make a difference in the world, whether that is through the development of policy or whether that is through direct interventions in doing work based on the research that takes place there.
So we want students who are associated with the Institute to go off, do work in the world, in the public policy arena, to go to graduate programs and become thought leaders in their fields, as well as faculty members to provide them with the resources so that they can be thought leaders in the world related to questions of social justice and inequality.
Social justice is a system that maximizes the opportunities for all of the children of Earth. The thing that Morehouse had that I didn't get till I finished Howard was an understanding that each person, each single individual on the face of this earth has a divine destiny.
Well, when I think about Andrew Young, I think about a number of things. One has to do with social justice. When I think of Andrew Young, I think about leadership. When I think about Andrew Young, I think about somebody who has a commitment to the least of these. When I think about Andrew Young, I think about somebody who can think broadly, think beyond borders, think beyond boundaries, somebody with a global perspective. And the Institute, by virtue of its focus on social inequality, by virtue of its grounding in African and African American and African diasporic historical traditions, by virtue of its global outreach, by its interest not only in abstract ideas, which are important, but also in practical applications, very much I see all of those things as carrying on the legacy of Andrew Young. I'm just honored to be one of the people involved in helping to do that work.